So object means object is a collection of data members and associated member functions. Object is a collection. Collection means collection, combination or group, you can write. So object is a group or combination or collection of data members and member functions. So object means anything like a person, place, table or anything. So every object is having some unique name. So here example of object is given. Student is an object. So its data is name, register number, codes, and functions are get data and display for reading values and printing values. Okay, next, classes. What is class? So class is a collection or combination of objects that have identical properties. So class is a group or collection of objects having similar properties. So from one class we can create any number of objects. From one class we can create many objects. Then what is data abstraction? So abstraction means summary. So data abstraction means representing only essential features without including background details. Means data abstraction means it is a property or it is a technique of showing only important things by hiding the background details. Next, what is data encapsulation? So encapsulation means packing in some capsule. So right side one picture is given, it is a capsule. So capsule, what is actually capsule is a tablet type of tablet medicine. So capsule is a plastic cover in which medicine is packed. So in same way in object oriented programming also data and functions are packed in a single unit. So this is called as data encapsulation. So here proper definition is the wrapping means covering or packing. The wrapping of data and function into a single unit is called data encapsulation. So in a single unit we are packing data and functions. So this is called data encapsulation. So next is inheritance. So inheritance, what is inheritance? So inheritance is the process by which one object can acquire and use the properties of another object. Means in simple words, using inheritance, inheritance is the process of creating new object from old object and reusing the properties of old object. Means inheritance means by inheritance we can create new class, new object from old class or old object. So existing class or old class is called as base class or super class. So in examination you will get 1 marks question, what is base class, what is derived class. So base class is an existing class, it is also called as super class. And what is derived class? So derived class is called as subclass or new class which is created from base class. Okay, next, what is overloading? So overloading means it allows object to have different meaning depending upon context. So here example is given, function overloading. So overloading means two or more functions having same name but different argument list is called overloaded function. So overloading means nothing but same thing can have different meanings, many meanings or many uses. So same thing can be used for many purpose. So this is called as overloading. Then polymorphism. So polymorphism means poly means many and morphism means form. So polymorphism means many form. So its definition is the ability of operator and function to take multiple form is known as polymorphism. Or in simple words you can write polymorphism means ability to take more than one form. Then dynamic binding. So what is binding? So binding is the process of connecting one program to another. So binding is nothing but a connection between two programs. So dynamic binding means the process of linking or connecting one program to another program during runtime or execution time. Then message passing. So what is message passing? So it is a technique of communication. So in object oriented program, two or more objects can communicate with each other, can talk with each other using message passing technique. Then advantages of OOPS. So it is very important. So many times in exam you will get 5 marks question like advantages of OOPS, or explain disadvantages of OOPS, or uses or applications of OOPS. So first, advantages of OOPS. So here just you have to write any 5 advantages. So first is the programs are modularized based on principle of classes and objects. Means programs are constructed or designed using classes and objects. Second advantage, so here in object oriented programming we can reduce or we can avoid code duplication. So duplicate code we can avoid, and we can make code reusability. Next, so using object oriented programming, it is easy to reduce the software development time. In very small time we can develop software very fast. Then concept of data abstraction separates object specification and object implementation. Then another advantage is data encapsulation along with data is data is encapsulated along with functions. So functions and data is packed or encapsulated. So this provides better data security. So using object oriented programming, it is easy to develop complicated or complex software. And object oriented programming can communicate through message passing. So these are some advantages you have to write in the examination. Then disadvantages of object oriented programming is, first, using object oriented programming, program size will be larger. So program will run slowly, and this is not suitable for all type of programs, and it is difficult to convert real world problem into object oriented model. And so these programs runs very slowly. So these are the some disadvantages of object oriented program. Then last topic is applications of object oriented programming. So this is very important. So you have to write just 5 lines for 5 marks. You have to write any 5 applications. Application means users. So where object oriented programming is used, it is used in computer graphics applications. It is used in CAD/CAM software. CAD/CAM means CAD means computer aided design. Means anything which can be designed using help of a computer is called CAD software. Then it is used in object oriented database, and it is used in user interface design such as Windows. It is used in real-time systems. Object oriented programming is used in simulation and modeling. It is used in artificial intelligence and expert systems, and it is used in client server system. Just you have to remember these names and uses. So you have to write any 5 uses for 5 marks. So this is about chapter number 6, basic concept of object oriented programming. So this completes the 6th chapter. So this is for 7 marks. So it is very easy to score 7 marks from this chapter. So one question will be of 5 marks and another question will be of 2 marks. So here 2 marks questions are like this: what is base class and derived class, and explain class and objects, data abstraction and data encapsulation, inheritance and polymorphism. So just we have seen So briefly, once again, I will tell you what is class. Class is nothing but a collection of objects having similar properties. And what is object? So object is a collection of data members and associated member functions. And what is data abstraction? So data abstraction is nothing but representing only essential things by hiding the background details. And what is data encapsulation? So data encapsulation is nothing but wrapping up of data and member functions in single unit. And what is inheritance? So inheritance is the property by which a class or we can create a new object or new class from old class or old objects, and we can reuse the properties of old objects. What is polymorphism? So polymorphism means ability to take more than one form. So this is about 2 marks. And what is base class? Base class is also called as existing class or super class. So from base class we can create new classes. And what is derived class? So derived class means new class which is created from base class. So derived class is also called as subclass. Then these are the 5 marks questions. Distinguish between procedure oriented and object oriented programming. So just we have seen. And another question is explain the characteristics of object oriented programming, or briefly explain basic concept of object oriented programming. So both questions are same. Question number 2 and 3 both are same. So answer for these 2 and 3 question is same. You have to explain, you have to write the name of that 9 terminologies: object, class, data abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, overloading, like this. You have to write the names and explain each terminology. Okay, next. Explain advantages of OOPS. So just we have seen, mention disadvantages of OOPS, write the applications of OOPS. So these are 6 questions. From this 6 question, any one question will come in the examination for 5 marks. So it is very easy. So here our chapter number 6 is completed.